Bedford Board of Zoning Appeals regular meeting, regularly scheduled. Call this meeting to order, and first item would be to approve the minutes for the December 23rd, 2025 meeting. If everybody would review that.
I'll make a motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve.
I'll
We have a second. A second. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The minutes as printed are approved. Next item, I didn't realize this was on there.
Well, I forgot about it.
The election of the officers. Election of the officers, chairman, vice chairman, and secretary. How does this work? Or in a regular
I'll
meeting?
tell you, I'll nominate Pat to be our chairman.
I'll nominate Steve to be vice.
I nominate Bill to be secretary.
I'm qualified.
So now we've got nominations out there. What do we do? Just take it, see if we get a second on each of these? Is that how we're supposed to do this? All right. So on the item of chairman, do I have a second?
I will second that.
I have a second from Steve. All in favor of Matt as the chairman? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Vice chairman, do I have a second for that?
I'll second.
I have a second from Bill. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And do I have a second for Bill as a secretary?
I don't know that Bill can be this.
Can you not? Okay.
I guess, maybe.
Yeah, that's Kelly.
But you still want to be the secretary? I get it. You don't have enough to do.
Then I nominate Kevin to be the
Well, me
secretary.
too. I second that then. Right. All in favor of that? No need for a vote, right? Okay, you're the secretary. Good deal. Okay, with that nasty stuff out of the way, then we have one item today, new business on the agenda. Request from John and Kelly Storms for a variance for use for the property commonly known as 1218 J Street. They wish to use the existing 1,500 square foot storage building as a retail space for a plant, nursery, greenhouse, and fireworks sale store, and the property is zoned presently industrial 2. So I'm assuming everybody has signed in, speaking for or against. We got a couple of people here for this project. The floor is yours. Tell us a little about what you're trying to do, guys.
Last year, we already had the flower shop down there, but we can't use the building. Can only use something without a roof. And I can tell you, with all the rain and the wind and all that stuff, we want to be able to use the building that's sitting there right beside it. If you've been down by there, you know, the other is basically 2 storage containers, and then we built an archway so it looks like a building, but there's no building there. And, you know, basically be able to use it, you know, whenever time comes. So maybe we can actually put some house plants and stuff in there for Mother's Day and possibly fireworks. Right now, it's still rented out for storage, so we don't even know whether this year will even be, whether the guy's gonna stay in there through May or not. It's on a month to month with him, so. But I'd like to get ahead of the curve and just be able to use it when needed.
Yeah,
Please.
so to make sure I'm clear, you own the property and you're renting it out to a person that's using it for storage?
Yes.
That's, okay.
Yeah,
And then
warehouse.
if that rental
Yeah,
goes
he's-
away,
yeah,
you're
he's-
wanting to use it for other purposes?
Yeah, I don't know whether any of you have ever been in that building. It's pretty cool. It's I don't know when it was built, but I mean, it's still got the wood floors that are 3-inch thick, and, you know, still see the floor or still see the ground underneath of it, but, you know, it'd be a good place to, you know, display flower stuff in there and things like that.
It's requiring a variance of use because at an I-2, the reason for, just because of the use
Right, it doesn't allow for retail.
for retail, okay. That seems reverse, you know, I mean. Something to me.
And it appears if this was zoned now at I-1 for use as a nursery, we wouldn't even be here because that's covered.
That's correct.
But because it's I-2, we have to do something. And this is looking for a variance versus a zoning change.
Right,
Yeah.
because their property is now, all one,
Yes,
so he doesn't want to change it or split it, since
Right.
it's all one, so that would be the variance versus going for that zoning change, because that would affect his other business that he has.
right. Okay.
Is that what the powder coating?
Yes.
Have you, I saw letters have gone out to the neighbors. Have you had any responses
I have not.
from them?
No, I actually had called one of them to verify an address and told him what was going on, he didn't have any problem with it, so, but nobody else has contacted me.
There's not much around us.
Are there any questions? Any other comments?
Uh,
They're clear that changes to the building, for them to be able to use the building as such, there'll be some requirements that they'll have to meet state-wise
Right.
to do that, to accommodate certain things, but
Also, go back to the point of the fireworks, are you aware that you would need to deal with the state on certificate of
Already.
compliance? Okay,
Spoke to him,
okay.
and that's a possibility.
Yeah.
It's just kind of one of those things that we looked at doing it, not doing it, and, you know, it really comes down to that other guy's in the building, and I can tell you, it has to be used for retail prior to be able to do fireworks.
Right.
So if we don't put flowers in this spring, we can't do fireworks even come July. We'll have to wait till the following year and, you know, and see. But just as a possibility, because I don't, done some checking, never done fireworks, but like the state laws and stuff had changed on it. People can't do under tents unless it was grandfathered in
Yeah,
with
there's a bunch of
existing,
changes, I
and
know.
there's a whole bunch of stuff, and I already talked to the state fire marshal, and he said,
That's the person you need to. Go to.
and, you know, just to verify what can and can't be done, so.
and like you said, they were allowed to operate last year, it's kind of like a roadside stand. And they're not even open, we're open, what, 2 months?
Oh, gosh.
Was it
5
now?
weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of in for Mother's Day and back out, you know.
And it'll be warmer then.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get there in a hurry, how about it? I don't wanna wish my life away. but-
Me neither.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we approve this request for the variance for that building with the stipulation that it only applies to Mr. Storm and the family. If they would decide to get out, whoever would buy that next, if they wanted to continue as a retail or a commercial business like that, they would have to come back to us to seek another variance, because it might not be something that would fit in there well.
Understand.
But that would be my motion with that stipulation, Kevin.
Okay.
And I'll second.
And I have a second. All in favor of such? Aye.
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 Any opposed? Variance is applied for, has been approved.
John, if you get flowers, get
Thank
some
you.
chive, because last year my wife couldn't find chive. I haven't tried that, and you guys didn't have any.
My wife, she's hoping to use the building because she's wanting to put like herb garden things. That's what
Yeah.
she's wanting to do, is set it up where you can come in and buy a whole rack that has all of them and a
Yeah.
display, and like her little herb garden at home, so.
Well, all right. With that approved, and no other items on the agenda, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?